The inaugural Guyana Energy Conference was initially slated for September this year, but due to the constraints presented by the COVID-19 pandemic, the main organizer, the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry, thought it best to push the conference to the new year. And though GEC-X will serve as the platform to showcase Guyana's oil and gas prospects, President of the Chamber, Timothy Tucker, said that focus will also be heavy on local content and putting the local private sector on the map.
Local content, especially when we look in the context of these events. We're having events in Guyana that are hosted by foreigners, and the local private sector gets no play in it. They don't understand the nature and the affordability and accessibility of the locals and what we can and how we can play a part. We think that the GCCI has the ability to exhibit that at the greatest point in time. We can show the country, the world, what Guyana has to offer, what is we're made of, and we believe that more than anyone else, we can show that.
Tucker noted too that GEC-X is expected to be one with a twist and a Guyanese flair, with a local village being set to exhibit the country's tourism sector.
We're going to have a local flair to it, where we are going to have like a local village just off of the event. Because what we have is you have all these foreigners coming in and they come to see the conference, to see the conference aspects, but they also need something to take back saying this is from Guyana. And we are going to be able to have that. We're going to collaborate with the GMSA, maybe the Tourism and Hospitality Association Guyana, and the other regional chamber of commerces to have their input into the local village, so that people can also see what Guyana has to offer, not just based on oil and gas and energy, but also that local flair to it.
Meanwhile, among the other thematic areas of GEC-X, Executive Director of GCCI Richard Rambran explained that a detailed discussion is expected on the development trajectory of the industry over the medium term and the outlook of the oil and gas industry for the future.
What are the broad developments that we are to expect in Guyana, the major projects in terms of big infrastructure, big hotel developments and such like? What also is the outlook for the oil and gas sector over the next decade, understanding what production will be like, if we will see peak production for some of the wells, if we'll also begin to see decommissioning, what one can expect over the life cycle of a well, so that the Guyanese private sector has a better understanding of what occurs in a life cycle of a well. Also, part of it too is about understanding the legislative as well as the institutional framework of the Guyanese environment.
GEC-X will be held under the theme Powering the Future. Details about the signature event will be made available soon. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Shakima Day.